Hello, I'm going to do a quick demo today of the functionality of version 1 of 9id.com. It's not deployed yet, so meaning it's not up on the internet, I just want to show that how it's working at the moment. Basically, the objective here is to have two different shops ordering parts online, and then a 9industry administrator viewing those parts and handling them. So the entire plan is finish these requirements for the functionality, meaning how everything's supposed to work. Then we need to migrate the existing 9industries data into the new database that the website uses. Translate the site to Japanese. Then 9industries needs to test everything and let me know issues and bugs where I'll fix those, and then we can finally go into the shop's ordering. So there's steps to be done that can't be overlooked. All right, so I broke these three different people into some of my favorite Japanese/Japanese American actors so that it's easy to understand what we're trying to accomplish for each user. First one is good old Mr. Miyagi from Miyagi Motors in Okinawa, and he's going to order these two parts. The first being a t-shirt and the second being a sissy bar pad. And the important notes are that how the dealer price and the lead time are calculated. Okay, so there's defaults based upon which shop is doing the ordering, and then based upon the supplier, the lead time. And then we'll see in the second example where there's actually duplicate parts, and the application is going to choose the cheapest of the two. So it should choose Saddlemen's, which is inside of the 9industries database for less money than Drag Specialties. And the cost multiplier increases because of the Miyagi Motors slash Saddlemen special multiplier, and then Saddlemen having a special delivery time of a week. So that will change based upon the parts. All right, so we're going to slide over here. At the bottom of the page, you can still see who we're trying to represent in case it gets confusing. We're going to go to log on. So Mr. at Miyagi at Miyagi.com. Log in. Okay, I've successfully logged in. At this time, I want to place an order, so I come in here. I can put whatever quantity of these I want. Maybe one's two t-shirts. But then I put in the part number 3030-23709. Hit enter. And there we go. We have the name of the part, the brand, the MSRP. The currency will be in the native products currency. So here it's US dollars coming from Drag Specialty. So that number gets converted into yen, and then the multiplier applied. So then the Japanese price is displayed, and as well as the lead time. Okay, so for the second part, if I don't put anything for quantity, it defaults to 1. 0822 0529. Okay. All right, now you see the second order came up, and we can see that it came from Saddlemen, and yeah, the price was calculated, the lead time is different, but now we're good to go. So I place the order. Okay, it says success. I have an order number if the user really wants to track it and reference this number with 9industries later. And I can click OK, come back and make another order, or I can jump to the order history page by clicking this link here, or it's also on the top menu. But you see once I click on it, all right, here we go. Basically, it's the same information that we just saw. The user can see that the order is currently pending. Obviously, nothing has happened yet by 9industries. And then you can see the estimated delivery date has been calculated, the quantities. If I would have put a memo, it would have been here, and then if 9industries enters a memo, it could be added there. Okay, so that's our first example. And oh, let me also go and let's look at the email here. See, an email was sent to both the user, Mr. Miyagi, as well as Nine Industries administrator, which is configurable. And you can see here's all the information that was just ordered, sent via email. Okay, so now we're going to go to the second order, which is Watanabe wheels in Tokyo. And then we have this nice yellow color to help distinguish this from ours. All right, so this time what we're going to do is start out by ordering 20 packs. But after the orders received by Nine Industries, we're going to have to change the quantity to 10 because 10 are on back order. So we'll do the first process of Mr. Watanabe here ordering these valve stems, but then also there's a couple of others that he wants to add to the order. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to use the automatic upload functionality for this. So let's slide over here. Once again, at the bottom here, we're talking about Watanabe wheels. So we're going to log in. Watanabe.com. All right. Same thing. We're going to come to place an order. Okay, but this time, like we said, we want to automate the upload. So you can see here, if we want to do that, there's a sample upload CSV. So if I click that and I open this up, you can see the format is an example of what we want for these parts. So we obviously don't want this data, and we're going to come back and we're going to take the part numbers here, paste these in. I don't know why it didn't go to the very top, but it doesn't matter. These will all just have quantity of 1. And then we, of course, need to take the valve stems, which we want 20 of. The formatting is a little strange on here. I think it just copied the font size over, but it's a CSV, so it won't matter. Okay, file, save. Oh, we want to make sure it's a CSV, of course. So export to CSV. Okay. So let's just call it Watanabe. And I'm going to put it in my downloads. Okay, so now I'm going to come back to my page here. And at the bottom of this page, you can see there's an Upload CSV button. So click that one. My downloads, like I said, I named it Watanabe CSV. Open. And then one by one, it's going to reach out to the server and it's going to see if the part is in the database or from Drag Specialties. You can see it filled out all the fields as we mentioned. There's 20, it brought it in. And then even the valve stems are not in US dollars. That's in the native Great British Pounds currency, which then has been converted. So now we come to the bottom of the page, place order. Okay. Sorry, I only have one email, so you can see here though, just to show you that this is the administrator email, and the order came through just fine. All right, so now let's go to our final actor. There we go, Taro Ohashi. He represents Nine Industry as an administrator. That's the important thing that we wanted to show here. And then, we actually already showed that we'd receive an email notification. That's the administrative email that's already logged in. So we're going to show how we can update the order statuses and then change the number of the order item, and then also place an order on behalf of a shop. So let's go back in here. So we're in this third window. At the bottom, you can see the 9 industries. Log in. So Taro at 9 industries. Okay, so now, once again, we're going to come in here to order history. Oh, not once again, it's kind of the first time. And sorry, there's a text here. Basically, you need to pay license fee to get rid of that. We will take care of that, no problem. And what this is are open orders. So if there's like pending orders or orders that basically aren't closed out, or the shop hasn't paid yet, it's going to list the shops that exist. And then each line represents how many orders are still outstanding, which are pending, or like I said, not paid, basically open. So I can expand this, and we can see the order from Watanabe Wheels, 1 item for each of these, as well as the 20 for the valve stems. So you can see here there's these are very similar, but they're actually different. So let's say I type that in wrong, right? 1040 and 1004. So I didn't mean to have one of these. So instead of pending, I can come in here and I click canceled. So now that's canceled. Record was successfully updated. Once I update this page, that will no longer show up in this list. And then it'll never get invoiced to the shop. All right, so now let's go in here and say, 10 are back order. We don't have 10 available. So we want this actually to split into 2 different rows so that we can track them separately, invoice them separately. So I'm going to come in here, type in 10, hit enter. Now this is a little strange, but it's going to tell you updating the lines results in a quality line split. Okay, so it's not deleting them. We don't want to delete them. You have to go through and cancel them and go through the proper steps if you want to get rid of the row. That's not what we want. We want to treat it differently. So it's saying that we're going to create 2 different rows. When I click OK, it reloads the page. So now I come in here, and now we'll see the status. The canceled item's gone, and now we have 2 rows for each of the 10 items. Okay. Oh, but let's say the other one that we canceled was just a typo. He actually did want 2 of the 0040s, so he calls us on the phone and says he wants us to order them. So what we can actually do is come in here now and place an order. And what you'll notice differently from before is, since I'm an administrator, I don't belong to a specific shop. So I can select my shop from here. This is actually, so I should select Watanabe Wheels, and then I put in the number. And then on behalf of Mr. Watanabe, I can place the order. So now I can come in here and we'll see. Now there's 2 of those that were placed. Okay, I just wanted to show those basic steps. There's a lot of functionality in there. There's a lot more things that can do. You can still download all those tables to CSV, but this showed the flow from the different users, calculating different prices and lead times, sending email, ordering on the behalf of another shop, and all that good stuff. Thank you, and I look forward to this going live.